Sisters and brothers, how are you? Family, friends of the earth, Gondwanabura, Grand Federation of Light, Earth Ground. Beautiful. So I sent that the YouTube on the child abuse and the child trafficking rings, that kind of just landed in my lap with the algorithms, and I guess within your truth frequency, and you're able to connect into the people, the energies, the frequencies that you need to. So that came in, and I felt compelled to get the email of the West Australian Police, and I forward that YouTube onto the West Australian Police Complaints Unit to follow up. In my leadership at that time in Beagle Bay, it was important to start to break that cycle and to expose the secret and get everyone talking. And the women, through my leadership, we're getting really, really strong, and we had a march the first year against violence against women and children and child abuse. Sexual abuse is not part of our community, it's not part of our culture. And, and yeah, it was amazing in the newness of it all to walk around the community with a few men who were there with us, and the women and the children who were strong, and also to set that example, because we didn't have anyone like that when we were little. No one talked about these things, so we didn't know what to be cautious about. And just I've never seen the community so quiet, and the doors were locked, and the windows were locked, and those who couldn't face the music, well, they hid inside their homes and couldn't deal with it. And we have to accept those things in the first step, and move through it. The women were getting really, really strong. I was feeling my compassion for the men, my compassion for the men were strong. So, and to call the whole of Prime Minister and Cabinet on the ground, and I had a lot of the half of the community, which they call a faction, who lobbied the Prime Minister's office. So we just had letters and faxes of people, so it wasn't just me in my dictatorship, it was the people who elected me in the 3 votes, won. So, and my sister pretty much said, look, Mr. Prime Minister, it's like this, it's like you get raped, you call the cops come to your place, and you get raped by the cops. So these were the things that we were addressing back then, and that it's time to address these issues. The same with stolen generation, and the many children that they took from Europe, from Great Britain, and they brought them over in the boats, and I had a healing session and circle with those children from Fairbridge, and in my time we also had children from Melbourne Youth Theatre, and they came from war-torn countries to seek asylum, refuge, and peace here, and they wanted to meet the roots of the country. So that's just my niece Akima here. So yeah, we brought them on the ground, and yeah, we had an amazing time on the ground, and the kids, interviewed the old people, and Sister Pat gave me access to the Catholic archives. So they were really important on all levels, from macro to micro. So that's the caliber of my strength and my character and what I stand for. And yeah, when I was little, I said to myself, when I get big, things are going to change around here. So I rang up the Broome Police, the West Australian Police. So go for it, That's, people have the power as their muses. And I did say to them, you won't be afraid of me, you'll be afraid of the people. My job is to wake them up from sleep. So yeah, so send it there and ask that this be followed through, and what's going on, and send it to the Prime Minister, and email him, and YouTube, and attach that YouTube, and Governor General, to the Chief of Police, the Minister of Police, yeah, all the main people, all the ones in the music world, all the ones in the TV world. Remember, British Broadcasting Corporation, the BBC, but the ABC, Channel 9, Channel 7, Adelaide Advocate, City of Churches. Anyway, for my YouTube viewers, I shall link the link onto the page, and to my Instagram viewers and friends and supporters, and you've got it there anyway. So I wish us all closure, so we can heal, and we can go strong, and we can come into the clearing ground and come into the new ground that we be. Mabu. Leon Mabu, good spirit. Good spirit. Talk soon.